What's up, everybody? It's your girl Kiwan, and I am back with Belle Collective, Season 8, Episode 6. Mama-in-law said knock you out. Before I start, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Click the notification bell button so you can be updated on every video. Make sure y'all like the video so I can stay in the algorithm, okay? So let's just get the episode started. So the episode starts. Marlene, we pick up with Marlene arriving. Carrie want Marlene to divvy the land between the siblings and her and Matt or whatever. And we found out Marlene and her husband was divorced. Matt feels like this is a mother-son issue and Carrie is overstepping her boundaries. And Matt wouldn't do that to Carrie's parents. And he wouldn't. And he also feels like Carrie is doing too much. He tells Carrie that they've already discussed things. And Marlene calls Carrie a lunatic. Name calling. Matt, your mom always name calling Carrie. You never say anything. You didn't say anything. I noticed that. Anyway, Carrie calls Marlene. Carrie says that Marlene is causing unrest in their home. Marlene asks Matt, how are you going to allow this clown to talk to me any kind of way? Another one. Name calling. Matt, when are you going to say anything? Anyway, Carrie says, Willy Wonka, how are you calling me a clown? So Matt says that they both need to respect each other. No, Matt, your mother needs to respect Carrie. I don't think Carrie has a problem with respecting your mother. She has a problem with your mother constantly disrespecting her and disregarding her. I think Carrie has always had respect for your mom. But when your mom has constantly met Carrie with so much disrespect, I think she had enough, and I think she had to fight, had to have blow the blows with your mom. And so you put yours, like you are to blame for this. Matt, I blame you. I absolutely blame you. I noticed your mom is too comfortable with calling Carrie names, and you say nothing. Carrie sometimes may be overstepping her bounds. However, Marlene is taking money out of y'all pocket, out of y'all home. And I just feel like, yeah, I'm going to have something to say as long as she coming to us asking for property tax money while we paying property tax. So, yeah, I'm going to have something to say. Go get it from the other siblings. If you don't want me to say nothing, don't ask for nothing. Because what's Matt is mine and what's mine is Matt. Period. I'm all the way team Carrie in this, so if y'all don't like Carrie, oh well. I usually do hold my tongue a lot of times for my faves, but I'm not doing that anymore. Everybody else don't do it, so I'm not doing it. Anyway, I'm just calling people out how I see it, but I'm gonna always be fair. But in this was, yeah, no. So the Bells are together. Marie explains to the ladies that she's moving to another location because the owner wanted to go up on the lease, but in addition to that, she's actually opening a new location. So then Carrie tells the ladies because Latrice asked her about Brick and Spoon, and she said that it's been on the market for 2 months. They had 2 potential buyers, but things fell through. So then she tells them about her mother-in-law and how in the property and how her mother-in-law has been acting, blah, blah, blah. So Marie asked her how is her and Mac's relationship. I'm telling y'all, I have seen it. Y'all did the same thing to Aikisha, but Marie didn't venture in this because Marie actually liked Aikisha, but we didn't see her really interact with Aikisha. And she was cool with So Gucci. The same thing y'all doing to Aikisha, the same thing y'all doing to Carrie. And Latrice, every time you get good with Letitia, you do some slimy, grimy ass shit. You really, really do. And that's what pisses me off about you. You always get into some grimy, raggedy shit. And now this season, this hoe steps all the way back. She never says anything. She's letting y'all do everything so she can look like she hasn't done anything. That's the whole plan. That's why she had that raggedy ass friend on here. Anyway, Marie asked her how is Matt and Matt relationship. Bitch, great. Fucking great. Like, when I tell y'all, if I was Carrie, that's how. But Carrie ain't me, and I ain't Carrie. Okay? Scrap Matt was like, it's good. So Marie said, you said y'all ain't have no problems. Carrie was like, well, when did I say that? Because clearly, Marie, you trying to create a problem with Carrie, and you trying to create a problem in her relationship because you and that raggedy ass nigga Cedric, even though I like Cedric, your shit ain't work with raggedy ass Cedric. Girl, get the fuck out of here. Trying to throw salt on these people's shit. Go to hell, Marie. Anyway, Selena said that's unheard of. No, Selena, that's unheard of in your shit. What? I'm so over it. Like, y'all, I'm so over it. I'm so tired of being nice. I'm so tired of being, no. No, even when I like you, I'm going to clock you. Okay, let me calm down. So, where am I in my notes, y'all? So, Carrie was like, listen, it's not perfect. I never said we didn't have no problems. I'm telling y'all that it's not perfect. Marie was like, that's not what you said to me. Marie, you keep trying to bring a problem where there's not a problem. You're just mad because Carrie was in your business. And I feel like, yeah, Carrie came on the way she came on. She was trying to bring fluff. That's what she did. But now it's like everybody's trying to get back at Carrie for something. Y'all decided, let's make Carrie the target. And that's what it is. That's exactly what it is. Anyway, you heifers are... Sorry. Let me just say this as nice as... That is loser ass behavior. Okay? Anyway, so... Marie talking about that Carrie was front pedaling and back pedaling, flip flopping and everything. Marie, go to hell, because when did she do that? She asked you. She clearly asked you, when did she say her and Matt was perfect? You never gave her an answer. But now you're saying she's front pedaling and back pedaling. Once again, you're making a problem with Carrie. Then you get on Twitter and say there's no problem between you and Carrie, so make me understand that. Anyway, I seen the smile that Marie had on her face. It was almost like a smile of satisfaction that she gave to her friend Leticia. Like, you hoes is real sneaky. I don't like this. Okay? Y'all, I would say something, but I'm not. I'm gonna leave well enough the hell alone. Okay? So Glendale and his son. Glendale catches up with his son. I really don't care. He just needed to film a scene. This scene was unnecessary and long as fuck. Moving along, Marie grand opening. Hey Essie, Damon isn't coming on a trip. Of course not. I still wouldn't want to be on the trip with these raggedy hoes, because they sneaky and they conniving. Anyway, Letitia Glendale meets up with the attorney lady. Why? I don't know. They're doing 50-50. Why are you going 50-50 with a nigga who left you with $4? Anyway, she wants to talk with him. She wants him to agree to the post-nup. Talking about you ain't marry her for her money. How could you marry her for her money when you were the sole provider and you were financially abusing her? I don't even give a damn. Moving along, The Pearsons and the Rogers are on their way to Atlanta. Matt is driving just in case they have to skedaddle. And with the whole TSA situation, when TSA workers were quitting left and right, you know, people were waiting at the airlines for hours, you know, because it was a whole debacle. Matt decided he wanted to drive, and I don't blame him. So Marie gets in the car saying everybody's questioning her about her jobs. No, Tambra was the only one that was questioning you. You keep looking at Carrie. So in Carrie's fashion, Selena was like, well, it looked like she talking to Carrie. And she was like, I'm just asking, when did Carrie specifically ask about Hamilton and Davis? All she asked you was it an LLC? You was like, no, this is an incorporation. This is incorporated. Marie, why? You always have to show up with this negative ass energy. This negative ass energy, which is why I don't like you. This is why I tried to like you this season, but now I'm back to no, I don't like you. Anyway, I feel like you are reaching. And again, you want a problem with Carrie bad. I don't understand. So Latrice, bitch ass, decided to assign the rooms. You decided to give this hallway room, this little small tiny hallway. It looked like some type of a, like, I don't even know. It was very, very small. To the two people who have the most money probably than all of y'all in here on this cast. Whatever. I digress. But you decided to give Carrie and Matt the smallest room because at least when she gave you and Letitia a room, she gave a room because y'all are arguing and she wanted y'all to mend things. Yeah, she was being a little messy, but she gave y'all a damn bunk bed. She gave y'all a whole ass bed. You gave them two people a pull-out chair. You ain't shit. You could have found something that was more accommodating for everybody else. But you didn't. And then this is another reason. If this trip was for the bride and the groom, why didn't they get the bigger room? Like, something gives me that Latrice is selfish as fuck. But and I'm tired of always explaining myself, saying how much I like somebody. You're selfish. If this was for them, you could have made this about them. But you didn't. You made it about you, and you made the room selection about you. You gave Tambra, raggedy ass, who don't give nothing, don't do nothing, a big ass bed. And she don't even have nobody but just her and Marie. And you couldn't give that to her and Matt. Like, you just couldn't even find an Airbnb to accommodate everybody. So it seemed like next week they gonna try to make Matt and Carrie stay. The way I will cuss and pop Letitia in her motherfucking mouth. Bitch, who you talking to? I'm sorry, that would have been my last day as a Belle, because I would have bopped Letitia so hard. I do not like her. I'm gonna keep saying that. I don't like that lady. I don't like her. Okay? Anyway, this is your girl, Kiwan, reminding you to keep showing up, keep growing, stay true to yourself, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.